back to tape 4 of Toyama's Garage. I hope y'all enjoy that skit. What's up, guys? Welcome back to part 4 of Toyama's Garage. Sorry that I have not posted in 4 months. It has been a 4-month hiatus where life has been lifing, but now that I'm all settled in, let me show y'all the new crib. All right, so sorry that it's dark. You know, I get off of work really late, but I'm trying to grind these videos out for you guys. But this is the new crib. I mean, we've got space for more projects, more fun stuff coming, so this is gonna be great. This 2-car garage is where all the nice stuff is gonna go. So usually my STI is inside. Over here we have our workshop. So right now I'm working on this 328i vert, which just needs a headlight, but I'm working on it anyways. Just peep the space. There's already shit all over the place, of course. Don't worry, this will be a lot more organized next time you guys see it. But I actually, hold on, before we even get into this, I still need to do a proper video on the S chassis and what's going on with this, because this is going to be the winter project for this year. Basically, long story short, yep, right seat, new steering wheel. I picked this up in April of this year, and obviously just moved into the new crib, so it's been a process and I haven't been able to work on this. But now that we are at the new house, I can finally work on this. And I already have a motor for it, because this car I picked up as a shell. This is an automatic original car, so you know, pretty poopy. I'll have to do the manual swap and everything. There you go, you can see the, no, why am I doing that? Am I fucking retarded? All right, shitty ass shifter. If you tuned into the Batman Reviews S14 video, you would have seen that it was automatic. Anywho, this thing is a Zenki shell. Obviously needs a lot of work to get running and driving, and you know, be really nice, of course. But running and driving, we've got one piece, which I'll show you guys in a second. Just missing a couple other pieces, and hopefully the goal is to have this done by maybe April of next year. So yeah, this is more of the winter project, where a lot of the next videos are going to be focused on is the S chassis. But don't worry, I've got other cool stuff that I still have to show you guys. Anywho, we've picked up a new engine for it, and it's over here, and I'm about to show you guys it. I'll put in some pictures of it before, because I kind of already started tearing it apart. But this is an RB20 low mileage JDM engine, of course, that I picked up not too long ago. Forgot to record everything just because, you know, life has been lifing, of course. But obviously these valve covers, you know, want to do a nice custom design, just my own thing. Haven't really seen anybody do the pink and I guess you could say chrome on this, kind of silver finish. So I'm actually in the process of stripping the paint for the other valve cover at the moment. But yeah, there's that. Anywho, like I said, I'll attach some pictures of, you know, what the engine looked like when I got it. Obviously, here's the intake manifold that I've already taken off. Obviously, we're gonna do a front-facing intake manifold with a nice new fuel rail. You know, all the good stuff that make an RV sound and look amazing. Turbo, I'll probably run the stock one for a little bit, and then I will do something cool in this area regarding, you know, manifold, downpipe, cold air intake, all that good stuff. Anywho, all right, so let's get into the shop, I guess, tour. Obviously everything's all over the place right now, but it'll be organized way nicer in the next coming videos, and I'll actually do a whole video of making this place look freaking awesome. Because right now it looks like I'm in Trevor's basement from GTA. But, you know, over here, ignore the fishing poles. I gotta move all that shit and whatnot. But over here, I mean, I plan to have my own toolbox right here. Of course, Jake has his toolbox over there that we share at the moment right now for everything. That's where all our tools are that we use on the daily to, you know, fix whatever. All the tools are there. Obviously, we gotta have the tunes, because what kind of work you're gonna be putting in with no tunes? Come on now. Ignore this. This is nothing to do with anything. Just ignore it. It's a shitty Kia motor that I pulled out for a buddy. He's coming to pick it up actually, and then this will actually finally be gone out of the way. But we have a hoist, so that'll be cool. That'll be very useful this winter, because we're doing a lot of cool stuff involving pulling a lot of engines out. Anywho, over here we have all our, you know, fucking AutoZone paint bullshit, spare oil, you know, like I said, it's all over the place. Jake's dirt bike, which you'll get some clips of that later in a couple later videos that we're going to be posting. We have some cool ideas planned. Like I said, bear with us. This is another kind of storage shelf toolbox. Not really. It's really for, you know, a fucking bedroom, but, you know, it was free and whatever. We just use it as storage, and we have all our small knickknacks and parts in there and whatnot. Another shelf with more oil, because I don't know why we have a bunch of oil containers with like 5 quarts, 4 quarts, 3 quarts of fucking oil in it. Anywho, that's there. We do have a welder now, so we will be practicing how to weld. It's not, you know, the greatest welder, but it's not the shittiest welder, so we're gonna try to learn on that thing. Over here, we have, like I said, ignore the mess. And ignore all the alcohol too. I mean, I don't know who placed all that shit there, but ignore it. We have got this nice workshop bench and this bottom shelf that we still have to clear. I don't know if I'm going to keep it yet. I might get rid of it and do something way cooler here. Just because, you know, this place needs a makeover, man. This can't be Toyama's garage looking like this, man. Hell no. But yes, we've got all this. Workbench. Currently, I've got some headlights and taillights that I'm working on swapping harnesses and whatnot. But there is an upstairs, which, if you have any ideas, please leave it in the comments down below what I should do with this space. Now, this shit is giving Jeepers Creepers, Chucky about to come out, Freddy versus Jason. Like, this really ain't it. Like, this is actually kind of terrifying. But, yeah, right now there's, you know, some stupid spare parts and whatnot. But it's kind of empty right now. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I might take it down and actually put a lift in here, which would be very useful, because this is the upstairs and this is the downstairs. So you guys can kind of see the space that we got. Be very beneficial if I just got rid of maybe the other side over there and then put the lift, and then maybe left this little spot as a hangout area, or, you know, extra parts storage, you know, room or whatever. But going back down because I'm fucking terrified of being up there. Lights off. But yeah, like I said, working on this. This is a car that I will show you guys more in depth later. But yeah, that's kind of really about it for the shop. Not really shop, but, you know, at-home shop, if you would say. But like I said, plan on painting the outside and making the inside look cool. But stay tuned for that, because that'll be really fun. Alrighty, so that's kind of the breakdown of the new crib, kind of tour, breakdown, whatever you want to call it, for now. But I will do a more in-depth video about everything, just because right now it's dark. It's like, I don't know, 10:30 right now. So, you know, you can't really see much. You can't really see all the space that we have here for, you know, new ideas and more project cars and all that bullshit. But I did, however, record a couple clips during that 4-month hiatus where I went MIA. I just, you know, of course, it wasn't enough footage to make a whole video. But like I said, we are back. We'll be making videos. My goal is to make, hopefully, a video every 2 days. So hold me to it, because I will do it. And I want to be able to, you know, give you guys some quality content while you also learn about, you know, fucking how to do this on an RB, or, you know, if it's something to do with the Subarus, I can kind of show you guys how to do that. Basically just for shits and giggles and be informational at the same time. That's my whole goal with this. But I will go ahead and insert those clips that I filmed. But other than that, that is it for tape 4. But tape 5, like I said, every 2 days. Be on the lookout. Please like and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.